My name is Joseph, and I specialize in helping websites to rank in Google and to get more leads to grow the business. We're doing a Google search for Greenville, South Carolina towers. These three guys right here, these three firms here, are coming up on the top of page 1. And they're eating up all the business, should be some of your business. You're on page 2, and they're coming up on page 1. And you're like sick and tired of seeing these guys scaling their business and wondering how they got to be page 1 while you're stuck on 2. The reason why you're not on page 1 is because nobody is able to find you. I'm going to show you in less than 4 minutes exactly what has to take place to get your site more visible, to get people interested in your service, so you can get a ton of new calls and make more money. Sound fair? Now, as I mentioned, I did see your website online, and it looks great. It's coming on page 2, and as you probably are aware of, the 80%, the people who are on page 1 get 80% of the searches, which result in someone giving the call for a tow job, right? Now, your website looks good. It's very informative. It's easy to follow and view. But there are a few things you can do to move you up quickly and land you on page 1. I've got a tool that helps me to audit websites. I get it from a company called Rank Daddy. That's basically what they do. And Google looks at 2 things primarily in order to determine how to rank you. First, it's your metadata tag, which is the title of your page. It tells Google what you're all about, so they can rank you. And the second is the H1 and H2 tag, which give more information to them. That's very important in order to rank you. Now, I went ahead and put your website already in here and extracted the data, and your title says Latina Towing Service, LLC. Well, if you'll make a little tweak to that, that alone may make you get more calls. If you'll change that to Greenville, South Carolina Towing, or just Greenville Towing, and then followed by the name of your company, Latina Towing Service, LLC, that'll make a big difference. The second thing that Google looks for is called the H1 and the H2 tags. H1 and H2 tag. I'm going to click over here so we can find and see what you've given Google that you're all about, your subject. This way, when people pull off their cell phone or sit down at their laptop or desktop, they put you in, and this is what you've told them that your company is all about. So I'm pasting that in. Hit the Analyze button. Takes a few seconds to come up. And your page contains H1 headings. That's good. Your content's below. Latina Towing Service, LLC. Now, if someone were to pull out their cell phone and type in Latino Towing Service, LLC, you're going to come up. But people who break down and need a tow or need a wrecker service, that's not what they're putting in. They're going to put in Greenville Towing or Towing Near Me. You need to change that. You find that you'll move up quickly. If you want to be ranked, that's one of the first things you have to do. If you'll change that to Greenville Towing / Latina Towing Service, LLC, that will make a huge difference. And you want to be on page 1, not on page 2. Now, the H2 headings, they only suggest you have 2. You've got 5, but they're not giving Google the right signals. If you change the first one to Greenville Towing, followed by the name of your company, and the second one, Greenville Services or Wrecker Service, something along that line, followed by the name of the company, Google knows how to rank you. Now, when Google doesn't get the right signal, Google gets confused and doesn't rank you. I'd recommend tweaking all those points I mentioned, adding some more content to support the titles. Now, we can fix your site so people see it. You'll get more calls to work with and to do tow jobs, and that's what counts. Whatever you're doing now, this will double or triple your sales monthly. Now, those top 3 guys I showed you, they're getting 80% of the Google business. Reply to this message and let's get started. This is Joseph, and I hope you have a good day.